Each morning, if you wake up feeling stiff in your joints, have trouble moving, or need to massage your legs for a few minutes before standing up, you are not alone. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, 4 out of every 10 people over the age of 65 suffer from chronic arthritis. This condition affects mobility, sleep quality, and even mood. What may surprise you is that nearly 30% of older adults are using dietary supplements without realizing they may actually worsen inflammation. So is there a way to reduce inflammation without taking medication? The answer lies in what you eat every day. Certain plant-based proteins not only provide nutrition, but also help calm inflammation and protect joint tissues through the body's natural mechanisms. In today's video, we will explore 3 plant-based proteins that are easy to find, simple to use, and may become a gentle remedy for your joints if used correctly. Stay with us until the end and feel free to share your age and the country you live in so our community can grow more connected. When people hear the word inflammation, they often think of something negative, a condition that needs to be eliminated. But in reality, inflammation is the body's intelligent survival response. When you experience impact, scratches, or tissue damage, your immune system immediately sends out inflammatory signals such as cytokines and prostaglandins to call white blood cells to repair the injury. That is why you see redness, swelling, and warmth in the affected area. However, what happens if the immune system fails to shut down the inflammation once the repair is complete? At that point, the healing process turns into a cycle of damage, especially in areas like the knees, fingers, or lower back. This is when acute inflammation turns into chronic inflammation, arthritis, especially osteoarthritis and rheumatoid arthritis, is one of the clearest signs of ongoing chronic inflammation. The inflammatory signals not only destroy cartilage, but also reduce the elasticity of joint fluid. This leads to pain, stiffness, and limited movement. One key biological pathway responsible for this process is NF-κB, a protein complex that controls how cells respond to stress and inflammation. When NF-κB becomes overactivated, the immune system behaves like a car with the gas pedal stuck, continuing to produce inflammatory molecules even when there is no longer a valid reason. But it does not stop there. Inflammation does not stay inside the joints. It travels through the bloodstream and affects the brain, the heart, and even your emotions. According to a study published in JAMA Psychiatry in 2015, people with high levels of inflammation in their blood are 32% more likely to suffer from treatment-resistant depression compared to those with normal levels. This helps explain why people with long-term arthritis often feel tired, discouraged, sleepless, or experience memory decline. The good news is this: inflammation is not a life sentence. It is a reversible imbalance, especially if you know how to care for your body the right way. And one of the most accessible tools comes from what you eat each day. So what in your daily meals might be silently adding to your pain without you realizing it? Many people believe that eating is simply about providing energy and nutrition. But modern science has shown that every type of food you put into your body acts as a biological signal. It can either calm or activate inflammation. In particular, protein, which is commonly known for building muscles and repairing tissues, also plays a role in regulating the immune system. This means you are not just choosing a source of nutrition, you are also deciding how your body will respond to inflammation. A study published in the journal Nutrition Research in 2015 compared 2 groups of people. One consumed mostly animal protein, while the other consumed more plant-based protein. The results showed that the group eating more plant protein from beans, seeds, and soy had significantly lower levels of CRP C-reactive protein, an inflammation marker in the blood. In contrast, the group consuming more red meat had higher levels of IL-6 and TNF-alpha. These are two common inflammatory molecules found in people with arthritis. Why is there such a big difference when you digest protein? Your body breaks it down into amino acids, the building blocks of cells, enzymes, and hormones. Some amino acids, like methionine, which is often found in red meat and dairy, can increase homocysteine when consumed in excess. Homocysteine is a compound linked to inflammation and heart disease. On the other hand, plant-based proteins come with fiber, polyphenols, and micronutrients that support beneficial gut bacteria. Helping to rebalance the immune system, this is especially important for older adults. As we age, the digestive system tends to weaken. The body's ability to absorb, metabolize, and process fat and animal protein becomes less efficient. This can lead to bloating, fatigue, and unintentionally worsen inflammation. In contrast, plant proteins are generally gentler on the gut and help introduce good bacteria that naturally reduce overall inflammation. So, if you are facing long-term arthritis and fatigue, the answer may not lie in your prescription bottle, but in the spoon you use every day. Did you know that some plant-based proteins can both build muscle and soothe inflammation at the same time? First choice, lentils. If you had to name a food that is nutritious, easy to prepare, and affordable, lentils would be at the top of the list for many people. Lentils are simply ingredients for making soup or curry. But behind that simplicity lies a surprising nutritional treasure, especially for those living with arthritis. 1 cup of cooked lentils contains about 18 grams of plant-based protein, providing enough energy for daily activities. However, what makes lentils special is not just the protein content. They also contain polyphenols, a group of powerful antioxidants, along with magnesium, iron, and soluble fiber. All of these directly support the immune system and joint health. A study published in the journal Phytotherapy Research in 2012 found that polyphenol extracts from lentils can inhibit inflammatory molecules such as TNF-alpha and IL-1B in immune cells. These are two main agents that destroy cartilage and cause swollen, painful joints in both osteoarthritis and rheumatoid arthritis. When you eat lentils, these plant compounds help calm the NF-κB pathway, which acts like a switch that controls chronic inflammation. Lentils also provide arginine, an amino acid that supports the production of nitric oxide, which helps improve blood circulation to joint tissues. Better circulation means damaged tissues receive more nutrients, reducing pain and speeding up healing. In addition, lentils are an excellent source of prebiotic fiber, which nourishes the good bacteria in your gut. A balanced gut is the foundation for a healthy immune system and helps lower the risk of widespread inflammation. If you have never paid much attention to this tiny legume, try the 3-day lentil rotation plan. It is very simple. Add red, green, or black lentils to 1 meal a day for 3 days in a row. You can enjoy lentil soup at lunch, lentil salad with olive oil at dinner, or lentil curry with turmeric and ginger. Then, observe whether your morning stiffness eases, if you sleep better, or if your mood feels lighter. Many people start to notice a difference after just a few days. Lentils may seem like a humble food, but inside they contain a complex system of nutrients that can help rebuild joint health from the inside out. If such a modest seed can do something so powerful, are you ready to add it to your daily meals? Second choice, hemp seeds. While many people are familiar with nuts like almonds, walnuts, or chia seeds, Hemp seeds remain relatively unknown to most older adults, but if you are looking for a food that can naturally support joint health, reduce inflammation, and aid tissue repair, hemp seeds are a valuable nutritional gift to start your day. Hemp seeds, also known as hemp hearts, contain an impressive amount of plant-based protein. What makes this protein special is that it is complete, meaning it contains all 9 essential amino acids that the body cannot produce on its own. This is especially important for people over 60, as the ability to synthesize protein and regenerate tissue gradually declines with age. In addition to protein, hemp seeds stand out for their ideal omega-6 to omega-3 ratio of 3:1. While most modern meals lead to an overload of omega-6 which promotes inflammation, hemp seeds offer a natural balance that helps regulate immune responses without causing imbalances. This very balance was confirmed in a study published in the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry in 2014. Researchers found that hemp seed oil reduced arthritis and oxidative stress in inflamed mouse tissues by regulating lipid metabolism and lowering inflammatory cytokines. But the benefits do not stop there. Hemp seeds are also rich in magnesium and GLA gamma-linolenic acid, 2 nutrients involved in stabilizing the nervous system, regulating hormones, and naturally relieving pain. If you often experience joint pain along with stress, poor sleep, or mood swings, the root cause may be an imbalance in both the immune and hormonal systems, something that hemp seeds can help bring back into harmony. A simple way to enjoy these benefits is by starting a 1-spoon morning habit. Each day, sprinkle 1 to 2 tablespoons of hemp seeds into your bowl of oatmeal, smoothie, or yogurt. You can add cinnamon, turmeric, or fresh fruit to boost anti-inflammatory effects. Begin today and continue for 7 to 10 days. You may start noticing clear improvements in flexibility, joint discomfort, or even skin and sleep quality. Hemp seeds may be small, but each spoonful contains a rich network of micronutrients and essential compounds that help reset your immune function in a sustainable way. By starting your morning with the right choice, you are setting the tone for a day that feels more active and at ease. Third choice. Spirulina. If lentils bring strength from the earth, and hemp seeds offer internal balance, then spirulina, also known as blue-green algae, is a gift from the ocean. It carries powerful anti-inflammatory and joint-nourishing benefits that many people are still unaware of, considered one of the most protein-rich foods on the planet. Spirulina has been used since ancient times by Aztec civilizations and is now gaining increasing attention in modern medicine. Spirulina contains between 60 and 70% protein. Like hemp seeds, it also provides all 9 essential amino acids that are crucial for tissue repair, enzyme production, and immune support. In addition, spirulina is rich in iron, B vitamins, magnesium, and strong antioxidants, making it an ideal formula for older adults looking to restore joint health. What makes spirulina stand out is phycocyanin, its natural blue pigment. Phycocyanin has been shown to inhibit the COX-2 enzyme, which is the same target as NSAID pain relievers like ibuprofen. A study published in the journal Inflammation Research in 2002 found that spirulina reduced levels of TNF-alpha and IL-1B, 2 key inflammatory molecules present in chronic arthritis. The important difference is that spirulina does not cause stomach side effects like common pain medications, something older adults are particularly sensitive to when using drugs long-term. Beyond supporting joint health, spirulina also helps regulate the gut immune axis, which is especially beneficial for people with autoimmune arthritis, such as rheumatoid arthritis. It helps restore the gut barrier, reduce oxidative stress, and rebalance immune activity, so the joints are no longer mistakenly attacked. Using spirulina is simple. You can start with 1 gram in the morning, mixed with warm water or added to a smoothie. After 5 to 7 days, if your body responds well, you can gradually increase to 3 grams daily for optimal results. Those who are sensitive to the taste can choose tablet form instead of powder. Make sure to select a clean, tested source to avoid contamination with heavy metals. Spirulina is not just a functional food, it is a complete nutritional tool for those who want to restore their joints, reduce inflammation, and renew their natural energy from within. In a single spoonful of spirulina lies a whole source of green vitality you can begin using today. Understanding the benefits of each plant-based protein is an important step. But what truly helps you feel the difference lies in how you apply them in real life. Many older adults worry that changing their diet will be complicated or time-consuming. But the truth is, just a few small adjustments each day can help you build a solid foundation for joint recovery and overall well-being. We can start with a simple eating framework called the Plant Protein Joint Recovery Plan. It includes 3 key times in the day, with each meal supporting your body in a different way. In the morning, begin with 1 to 2 tablespoons of hemp seeds added to your bowl of oatmeal. Smoothie or plant-based milk. Combine with a small spoon of spirulina if you are already familiar with the taste. You can add cinnamon or fruits like blueberries and bananas to enhance flavor and boost antioxidants. Morning is a critical time because inflammatory molecules often peak early in the day, leading to stiffness and fatigue. A breakfast rich in anti-inflammatory ingredients will help stabilize your energy and improve movement. At lunch, prioritize a dish with lentils, such as lentil soup with turmeric and vegetables, a lentil salad with olive oil, or lentil curry served with brown rice. Add leafy greens and healthy fats like cold-pressed olive oil to increase the absorption of anti-inflammatory compounds. You can also include a small portion of fermented foods like sauerkraut or kimchi to support gut health. In the evening, if you prefer a lighter meal that is still nutritious, you can enjoy soft-cooked red lentils with ginger and dill, paired with a small amount of pumpkin seeds or sunflower seeds. These are great sources of magnesium and zinc, 2 minerals that support relaxation and overnight recovery. To monitor your progress, use a simple scale from 1 to 10 each day to rate your morning joint stiffness, overall energy, and digestion after meals. After just 1 week, you may begin to notice small yet encouraging changes. When you start listening to your body through each meal and each subtle reaction in your joints and gut, you are quietly resetting the language of health, gently, without pressure. When it comes to joint health, many people immediately think of painkillers, calcium supplements, or physical therapy exercises. But through today's journey, you and I have explored a completely different path. Proactive nutrition from 3 plant-based proteins: lentils, hemp seeds, and spirulina. These are not just foods. They are natural inflammation regulators that help improve mobility, reduce stiffness, and enhance your daily quality of life. Lentils not only provide protein, but also help reduce inflammatory signals, improve circulation, and support beneficial gut bacteria. Hemp seeds offer an ideal balance between omega-3 and omega-6 while supplying magnesium and GLA to support the nervous and hormonal systems. Spirulina, with its powerful phycocyanin compound, acts like an anti-inflammatory agent, but without the side effects. You do not need to overhaul your entire diet. Just one small spoon in the morning, or a serving of lentils at lunch, is enough to send your immune system a new message: calm down, recover, and begin to heal. Sometimes. Big changes do not begin with a major decision, but with small actions repeated every day. If you found today's content helpful, please subscribe to the channel to continue joining us in future videos on nutrition, herbal remedies, and joint recovery exercises. And how about you? Have you tried any of these 3 plant proteins? What kind of meat do you eat daily? Share your story in the comments, because your experience may inspire someone else.